You've made a mistake. Stop right there. I'll check your pockets after you're dead. Now that's just senseless destruction. When I destroy, it's for a reason. Bump into me again. I dare you. Hogsmeade's changed and I don't like it. Too many eyes about. How is one supposed to pick a pocket? I don't much care for that shopkeeper in Marrenweem. Might have to take a little souvenir next time I pay her a visit. There's not much in the way of leisure in Irondale. I hear there's a hamlet having trouble with a rampant dugbog. Sounds delightful. If I ever go back to Pitterbom Ford, I shall be sure to pay Miss Wolfe a visit. I wouldn't have believed what goes on at Feldcroft had I not seen it with my own eyes. Steal from those that have it. That's my motto. People assume I don't like cake. No idea why. Unless they're afraid to give it to me. I provide a service, help keep order. Would have fared well at the ministry, had it not been for the regulations, of course. Auras don't scare me. My veins are forged from broken rules. They don't know what to do with me. Why shouldn't we stand up to our enemies when they seek to bring us down? I've been doing this for so long, I've forgotten how to make an honest living. If you're foolish enough to do business with the Ashwinders, you deserve what comes to you. It's fear, not morality, that keeps most from using dark magic. Perhaps I shall scout around Feldcroft for something to poach. Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield? Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone. I tell you this. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Enough of this bothersome routine. No one will remember you. No one. Foolish to take me on.
Shame they can't tell their friends. That wand will make a nice keepsake. Let the dead take care of the living. Stand, wicked bones!
How about a little walking death?
I've got you now.
Let's see how you fare against Inferi.
I always howl after a kill. Think I'm all bark and no bite, do you? I shall rip you apart. Now you've raised my hackles. Let's see how you fare against this.
I just had a flash of genius.
Is that thunder I hear? They said it might rain. Not sure why. Strike! Nice weather we're having, wouldn't you say? The worms can have a good feed tonight. I don't fear goblins. Especially their dead. Such treachery can rot in the earth. That was your last mistake. You wait till Rookwood hears of this. The birds can pick your bones now. In Rookwood's name! We're doing this for Rookwood! You and those cursed centaurs had to meddle, didn't you? Saving all those snidgets. Look who it is. Saviour to the Snidgets. If it isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
If it isn't the liberator of Horntail Hall.
What gave you the right to free that dragon from Horntail Hall?
Iona Morgan was flourishing before you got to her. Iona Morgan was a good poacher.
Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole. I shall get that goblin helm back. Hopefully from your corpse. Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you?
You're that hippogriff thief. Harlow never hurt anyone who didn't deserve it. You're the one who fought Theophilus Harlow.
Should I address you as Troll Killer? Well, well, well. Looks as if we have a Troll Slayer on our hands.
You. Some of those wizards were friends of mine. You've heard quite enough of our ranks.
Afraid to take a hit, are you? Slippery little shrike, aren't you? No spines, though. I know you don't balk at the dark arts.
Oh, here to show me some dark magic, are you?
Just how many witches and wizards have you finished?
I know all about you and your violent streak.
You try casting Petrificus Totalis on me, and I shall make you regret it.
Careful now. None of that Petrificus nonsense.
A Pugno won't work with me.
Don't try casting a Pugno on me. Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on me.
Mastered Expelliarmus, haven't you? Perhaps that's all you can do. If it isn't the fighting gardener.
You must have sap running through your veins.
Don't make me do something I might regret. Whose side are you on? What? Get your head straight. I'd put that wand away if I were you. Locks are made for breaking. I've put others in the ground for less than that. What cape flapper took it upon themselves to ride a hippogriff?
What sort of moonmind rides a graphorn?
Fly at me and see where it gets you.
Never trusted you.
I don't want to do this.
Bloody traitor!
What's taken hold of you?
Annoying little weed. Back in the ground with you, miserable weed.
How dare you! Stop this! Release me! You'll be in trouble for this. What the? That's mine. Where did it go? What's that? You'll be an easy grave to dig.
I know just what to do with crop mates like you.
What you lack in wisdom, you'll make up for in dead flesh. I mostly hunt beasts, but I shall make an exception for you. The pain! Oh, help me!
Come back here. Clever. Hold still, you little measle.
Tricky little cape flapper. I shall make sure weeds sprout from your corpse.
This is where you die.
As if we'd fall to the likes of you. Feeling brave, are we? Oh, you'll deafen me! My head! Oh, I hate that sound! Oh, my ears!
Never again will I ally with goblins.
I tried to warn Rookwood, but no. He said we could trust you. Ha! I knew this is what you were made of. Get off me, goblin! And to think we're supposed to trust you. Knew you couldn't be trusted. As if I doubted your treachery for a second. I'd say a little pruning is in order. I shall make mulch of you.
I've never been one for gardening. I've seen billywigs with more sting.
Nothing.
Oh, never liked vegetables. Lucky I didn't split you in half.
Has a bit of a sting, doesn't it? Bit of a novice, are we? Missed.
Not on my watch. That's better. What's the matter? Feet fail you? Hope you didn't have plans. You won't enjoy this. Now we can begin. Much better. That'll slow you down. Feeling a little stiff, are we? That should hold you. Feisty little foliage.
Back to the dirt for you. Don't want a repeat of that. Oh, never been so cold in all my life. Oh, cold through to my bones.
Another pest stamped out. Should have kept your distance. Another life cut short. An inevitable ending. Foolish.
Someone forgot who they were dealing with. What a waste of my time. I'll put some flowers on your grave. You were warned. Early grave for you. Well then, fancy myself a bit of mushroom pie.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
I dream of making a better world. For me. You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid. The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me. That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it? Leave off. Watch it. Bump me again, I dare you. Hogsmeade's changed, and I don't like it. Too hard to pickpocket now. I don't much care for that shopkeeper in Marrenweem. Oh, I might nick something next time I visit. There's not much in the way of leisure in Irondale. I hear there's a hamlet dealing with a rampant dugbog. Sounds delightful. If I ever go back to Pitterpond Ford, I'll be sure to pay Miss Wolfe a visit. I wouldn't believe what goes on at Felcroft if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Steal from everyone and give to myself. That's my motto. I'm more than just a ruthless killer, you know. I provide a service. Help keep order, if you get my meaning. Not scared of auras. Give me 5 minutes alone with one, and I'll teach them what fear means. Some people just need a proper thrashing from time to time. You know, I've been doing this for so long I've forgotten how to make an honest living. If you're foolish enough to do business with the Ashwinders, you deserve what comes to you. It's fear, not morality, that keeps most from using dark magic. Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach. Now, where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield? Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail. Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. I dream of making a better world. For me. Who says crime doesn't pay? Why, I'm practically swimming in galleons. The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts. The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well. Enough of this bothersome routine. No one will remember you. No one. Foolish to take me on. Score another one for the Ashwinders. That wand'll make a nice keepsake. Something wicked this way comes. Hope you don't have a weak constitution. Let's see how you fare against Inferi. How about a little walking death? I've got you now. You'll hear me roar all right. Think I'm all bark and no bite, eh? I'll rip you apart. Now you've gone and raised my hackles. Let's see how you combat this. I just had a flash of genius. Hear that? Thunder. Sitting target. Strike. Nice weather we're having, eh? Don't want a repeat of that. Never been so cold in all my life. Oh, that's a cold that sticks with you. Time to die, Goblin. I won't hesitate to kill you. I've killed for less, Goblin. That will be your last mistake. Rookwood will hear about this. Filthy Goblin. Oh, it's like that, is it? You dare impugn the name Rookwood? Rookwood forever. We're doing this for Rookwood. You and those cursed centaurs just had to save those Snidgets, didn't you? If it isn't the Snidget's savior, if it isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian angel, you're the little sod that saved Treadwell. If it isn't the liberator of Horntail Hall. What gave you the right to free that dragon from Horntail Hall? Iona Morgan was flourishing before you got to her. Iona Morgan was a good poacher. Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you nicked. I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse. Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you? You're that hippogriff thief. Harlow never hurt anyone who didn't deserve it. You're the one who fought Theophilus Harlow. Want me to address you as Troll Killer? Well, well, well. Looks like we've got a Troll Slayer on our hands. You. Some of those wizards were friends of mine. You've heard quite enough of our ranks. Afraid to take a hit, are you? You're a slippery little shrike, aren't you? I know you don't balk at the dark arts. Here to show me some dark magic, are you? Just how many witches and wizards have you finished off? I know all about you and your violent streak. You try casting Petrificus Totalis on me, and I'll make you regret it. Careful now. None of that Petrificus nonsense. A Pugno won't work with me. Don't try casting a Pugno on me. Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on me. Think you're clever, casting Expelliarmus every time? If it isn't the little combat god, you must have sap running through your veins. Say good night. Whose side are you on? That's enough out of you. I'd put that wand away if I were you. You're just asking for trouble, aren't you? Watch where you point that wand. You're starting something you might not want to finish. No respect for locks. Ha! Making like a bowtruckle, aren't you? Locks are made for breaking. I've put others in the ground for less than that. I ought to snap your wand in half. You got something to prove? Watch where you're casting. Hippogriff's carrying a snack around for later. Not every day you see some fool riding a hippogriff. What sort of moonmind rides a graphorn? Embarrassing display. Fly at me and see where it gets you. I'd like to knock that bird out of the sky. Oh, now that's just senseless destruction. Never trusted you. Leave off. Bloody traitor! What's taken hold of you? Annoying little weed. Back in the ground with you. Miserable weed. This ain't right! This is humiliating! Release me! I don't like this! What the? Hey, that's mine! Where'd it go? What's that? I think I found a new favorite quarry. I know just what to do with crop mites like you. I'll skin you alive! I mostly hunt beasts, but I'll make an exception for you. Ah! The pain! Ah! Help me! Come back here. Clever? Hold still, you little Kneasel. Tricky little cape flapper. I'll punch your ticket. This is where you die. You've just made a fatal error. Feeling brave, are we? Oh, gonna make my ears bleed. Oh, my head. I hate that sound. Oh, my ears. Never again will I ally with goblins. You goblins are all the same. So it's come to this, goblin. Go off then, goblin. What do we need goblins for, anyway? Knew you couldn't be trusted. After my one goblin, well, take this. A little pruning is in order. I'll make mulch of you. I've never been one for gardening. I've seen billywings with more sting. 'Twasn't nothing. Oh, I'll put you in a stew. I never liked vegetables. Lucky I didn't split you in half. Bites a bit, don't it? Bit of a novice, are you? I don't think so. Not on my watch. That's better. What's the matter? Feet fail you? I hope you didn't have plans. You won't enjoy this. Now we can begin. Much, much better. That'll slow you down. Oh, feeling a little stiff, are we? That should hold you. Feisty little foliage. Back to the dirt with you. Another pest stamped out. Should have kept your distance. Another life cut short. An inevitable ending. Foolish.
Don't forget, I'm a professional. What a waste of my time. I'll put some flowers on your grave. You were warned. You're a bit of a clodpate, aren't you?
Gullible children. Walked right into our trap. I'm going to capture the girl's friend. That'll get Harlow's attention. Likely be made a captain for that. Harlow would have killed an adult witness on the spot. Why should it be different with a child? They better have locked that boy as deep in the tent as they could go. I've no patience for children. If Selwyn's plan works out, you suppose we'll all be rich. Running home? You've made a mistake. Shall we finish what we started? Back for more? Not the brightest child. Seems I scared off the little puffskin. Only thing I see is this useless cube. Nothing at all? How is that possible? Nobody there, eh? That's a shame. That's odd. I know I heard something. You didn't hide as well as you thought. This is the wrong place to be. But you know that, don't you? Now is the time when they run. Whoever that is, you don't want to be here. We've no patience for trespassers here. If you can hear me, you'd best move along. There, what was that? Squibs are just as vile as mudbloods, in my opinion. There's never been a shameful squib in my family's history. I'm certainly grateful to be part of a pure bloodline. In theory, can be incredibly useful, as long as you're strong enough to control them. I created a few Inferi myself quite some time ago. Fire is the best way to protect yourself against Inferi. If you're going to make an Inferius, make sure you also brush up on Incendio. My cousin recently became an Aura. Now he thinks he's better than the rest of us. What about Curse Breakers? I thought I wanted to be one of them when I was a student. You have to have conviction to use an Unforgivable. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Or willpower. The killing curse is supposedly painless anyway. Defendo can be just as dangerous as Crucio in the wrong hands. Or the right ones. Does anyone from the Ministry even check on the prisoners? Or are they left completely to the Dementors? The Ministry will pay for the way they treat their prisoners. Prisoners die in Azkaban all the time. They simply lose the will to live. You know my brother is serving a sentence in Azkaban as we speak. It's an incredibly advanced potion. I failed that one in school. Veritas serum is so potent, you only need a few drops. You must have brewed it yourself. The Ministry is very strict about selling it. Those Ashwinders are all talk. They're not as strong as they think. I scored almost perfect O's on my owls when I was in school. Not that it's done me much good. I was out brewing the potions master at Hogwarts when I was only a third year. I've never met someone who can brew a more potent drink of despair. Well, if it isn't the little hippogriff thief. You're not getting away this time.
I did always like a polite battle. Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight. But if the air is cool, it always takes longer. Just should have took less time, is all I was saying.
Brat's tougher than I expected. If you insist, then we'll have to do this the hard way.
My ears.
Enough! Enough! Now put me down! All right, you've had your fun. How dare you? Give that back!
Oh, I'm afraid I don't have an extra scarf. Chilly, isn't it?
You don't scare me, bloated insect. Your 8 measly spindles are nothing to my wand. How much can we get for your pitiful flesh, eh? Stop! Make it stop! You really should try the roast of the 3 broomsticks. Put some meat on your bones. Looking for a bit of a snack, are we? What tragic lives you lead. Or should I say, deaths. Come on then, Inferius. Let's mine the dust from your bones. words. You can't roll your way out of this. What are you, a gobstone? Trite gymnastics won't save you.
One less charm grinder. Right. Ugh, I quite fancy a nap. I should think we'd meet more challenge from a bowtruckle. Worked up quite an appetite. Anyone hungry?
You know not what you do.
These aren't spells to be toyed with. Well, we have someone with nerve in our midst.
Who do you think you are?
What in Merlin's name?
You dare slay one of my own? You will fall!
What have you done?
What have you done? No!
I'd never choose to kill someone so young. Put up quite a fight, though, didn't they? Huh. Spirited, eh?
Yes. So should you have fear on your face. You may want to move. Marvelous strike! Ha!
Oh, too harsh. Oops.
Make it stop, I say! Oh, my ears! Make it stop! No wonder you're not fit for a wand. Never did see eye to eye with goblins. If there's one thing that gives me no remorse, it's killing the likes of you. I command you to stand down! Don't come near me! Stay away, I say!
What darkness falls from your fingers, wretched creatures?
Off! Get off me with your foul stench! You'll meet your grave now, mark my words! Despicable wretch! Away! Off, vile marsh-dwelling drake! Away from me, foul, useless lug! Ah, no! Down! Down! Don't make me have to kill you! Away from me! Away from me! Back to your web! Get back!
Never my desire to strike a wolf. Ever. Roam in eternity, my friend.
I hate killing insects.
Farewell, vile insect. Stronger than they look, aren't they?
Haunted chambers await thee, frail monster. Your bones will rise no more.
Dying must be so frustrating when you're already dead.
No one ever misses your kind.
One less to worry about.
That's the last we'll hear of you, you great lump of whatever you are. I hope someone burns you in the fire.
What is this? What just happened to me?
What did you do? Oh, get away from me! I'm no mandrake! Off me, foul log! Has no one heard of using a wand these days? Ridiculous one has to defend oneself against a plant! Nuisance, that's all you are! A puffskein could deal a bigger blow. A mere irritant.
Not one to mess with, I see.
Not a harmless incantation, that one.
Severing charm, one of my favorites.
I am here to do your bidding.
I'm sorry. Yes?
I'll check your pockets after you're dead. I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a mooncalf.
Well. Surely one of you had the sense to turn back? No? Well, what have we here? A bounty of stupidity.
Ah, 2 for the price of 1. Get away from me, vile creature! Off me, hound! Back, I say! What's this? Stop right there! You! What do you think you're doing? Wake! Ooh, someone's feeling moody. Ha! Nice try! Stop flitting around like a billywig! Luck! Nothing more than luck!
Oh, dear. Is that burning cape flapper?
Hope I didn't singe you! Ooh, bit of a scorcher, that one.
Hope you're not the sort with a queasy belly.
How's the view up there?
Are you all right? You look a little stiff. Join me for a walk? No? Perhaps another time.
Foul vegetable! How unfortunate for you. Oh, the anticipation. Come here, crupmite. This is almost too easy.
Farewell, thou feeble little child. I pity the soil you'll rot in. The young make such tragic corpses.
Come, what are you waiting for?
What's that? Wishing you'd stayed at home?
Any last words you'd like to say?
Such a crime to let a young one die. Unless it's you.
I do hope you've said goodbye to your friends. Oh, I forgot. You don't have any.
Let's see. Quick death or slow? Your choice. Planning a little party over there? Shame no one's coming.
Oh, dear. Terribly sorry about your life.
Where's Mummy? Eating some muggle tea cakes? What's the matter? Billywig sting?
We should have enough galleons from this hunt for a month's worth of fire whiskey.
Do your parents know what you're up to? Pity the side you chose, Poppy.
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Oh, that warrants a look. Shame you're dying. You'll miss the smell of death.
Ha-ha!
It seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Ha! The lamb returns to the wolf.
I know your face now! You shan't evade me again!
No one hides from me. I'll spot you like a streeler. Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like thestrals. Be it upon your conscience when our graves find us all too soon. When I set about my arrangements, I don't expect to be thwarted by my own allies. I don't expect to have the cloth of my plans unraveled by the very people who stand next to me. If we can't even agree on something amongst ourselves, how on earth are we to forge a plan to defeat our enemies? I put forth a fine approach of how we should proceed, and it's simply ludicrous that I'm being defied at every turn. This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I should think I get more sense out of mooncalf dung.
Yes, but only muggles fall to such ailments. You really do worry too much. Sometimes I do wonder if your eyes are still in your head. I really do. Well, if we're talking beasts, it's the niffler that's the real commodity. Surely you agree?
No. If the bird is calling, I wouldn't say it's a good sign. Not at all. It's evidence you've already caused disturbance. So no, I don't agree with you at all. Moving forward because you've heard the hoot of an owl? Nonsense. That's what I call that. Nonsense. When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to orchestrate one's treachery. Ah, but you trusted the wrong kind, and we see you about to echo your folly. How are we supposed to offer our respects to such a choice? Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. It's when minds stand behind whimsy that castles fall. In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when a fair lady crosses one's path. There'll always be another. Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind. Perhaps best to shun that which leads it astray. I can assure you, none of us are intimidated by your rash decisions, especially the one where you ended up with an actual rash. I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check. Another one of your schemes, this is. I'll believe there's a secret place when I see it with my own eyes. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Certainly no special entrance or anything of the kind. More quietly, everyone. We're in unknown territory. Who knows what lurks in our midst? If we move with stealth and stay alert, no harm will come. Caution is key. A find like this is going to draw every thief from under his rock. We shall need to be very careful indeed. We'll need to keep our wits about us once we have the goods. None must speak of it. No careless whisperings. That is what real magic looks like. Am I too fast for you? I do hope that was exciting enough for you. I do apologize, but I'm afraid I must kill you. You're rather slow. Things not going so well. You should have never interfered with our business. You appear quite eager to die. You're just a nuisance. You made a mistake venturing outside today, my friend. I'll make your death swift. What poor manners you have. Try not to burn everything. You better smother those flames. I hope that's warm enough. I'll turn you to ash. Enjoy the heat. Oh, did I singe you? I hope that hurt. You've already lost this battle. Do they not teach you that in school? You won't survive this. You won't leave this battle alive. You'll be nothing more than smoke after this. I've never hunted such weak prey. Oh, this should be fun. Oh, I think my toes have fallen off. Oh, I need to warm up. Oh, that wasn't very pleasant. You're singeing off my eyebrows! You're burning my favorite clothes! Who taught you that? I shall be covered in soot! Help me! Is this your best trick? I'm scared of heights! This isn't a fair fight! Someone get me down! Am I supposed to be impressed? If I have so much as a scratch on me, you'll be sorry! You underestimate me. I'm sure you'll hit someone one day. Oh, it appears that you missed. I'm quicker than you. That was predictable. You can't hit me. I hope your affairs are in order. I won't let that happen again. I may have underestimated you. I never expected that from you. Who taught you that? That was surprising. Avoiding our problems, are we? You'll have to fight eventually. Ha! Clever. Nothing more than luck. Admirable trick. Not worth my time. Ugh, such basic skills. You'll need to try harder than that. Is that really the best you can do? That was entertaining. I hope you can do better. I wanted a challenge. Simple. Was that your best? Ha! Weak. Must be going mad. There's nothing there. Nothing. Would have preferred something. Oh well. Whatever it was is gone now. Just the shadows playing tricks. The silence is making me see things. Seems I was mistaken. What in Merlin? I heard something. Come out before I find you. This had better not be a trick. What was that? I heard something. I'm always given the dull tasks. I'll be off to the tavern after this. I could be useful if I wasn't on this stupid patrol.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
I don't know what they think I'll see around here. Seems like a quiet night. Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Confringo! 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 Reducto! 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 Defendo! 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 Protego! 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 Levioso! 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 Incendio! 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 Flipendo! 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 Expulso! 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 Expulso!
You come to the wrong place, child. You'll regret crossing my path. Your life ends here. Shame. I see you. You should never have come here. So, the hunt begins. I'll have taken your life before you even realise it's gone. Turn into a life of crime, eh? Clumsy whelp. Was it Upper or Lower Hogsfield that we raided last week? Share and share alike, say I, as I'm robbing. Say what you will about Feldcroft, but the estate is spacious. Nothing even worth stealing in Murrenween. Not my fault if a customer skips the fine print and I have to break a few bones. Miss a payment with me, and I'll make you pay through the nose. Locks and guards can't stop me. If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a really good lock. If I likes it, I takes it. I wouldn't go back to Pitt-upon-Ford if they was giving out galleons. I take what I want. I ought to pay that pretty little shopkeeper in Bagan Tig a visit. I ain't allowed back in Gladrags on account of my light fingers. Extorting desperate gits suits me just fine. Where others see darkness, I see bright opportunities. Most stores in Hogsmeade know me by sight. Unfortunately. If a beast can't outsmart me, then it deserves to die. I never met a beast I didn't hate. I have a few favourite hunting spots. I can't decide what I enjoy more, killing beasts or skinning them. For as snooty as Upper Hogsfield is, I don't have much to steal. Brockborough ain't good for much. Not unless you fancy getting squashed by a troll. Best place to hunt beasts is the Forbidden Forest. Best part of extorting someone is when I get to cast Cruciatus on them. Meddle with a grap horn, get the horns. Didn't turn out the way you hoped, did it? And if you come back as an inferius, I'll kill you again. All that bother over a billywig like you. 'Twas a hard lesson, but I'm a dedicated teacher. Would you like to join their ranks? I've just called on some friends of mine. The party is about to begin. Care to see your future? Have you met my inferi? Time I show you my wild side. My bite is worse than my bark. I know how to shut you up. Hope you're a dog person. Time for the claws to come out. What are your thoughts on electricity? Flash of inspiration. Might want to look up. Death from above. Quite conductive, aren't we? I don't mind breaking a few bones if there's a few galleons in it for me. Never wanted to work with goblins in the first place. Goblins got no loyalty. Don't have to ask me twice to kill a goblin. You knew what we were about when you signed up. 'Twasn't meant to be. It was fun while it lasted. Where's your centaur friends, eh? Snidgets are back. Proud of yourself, are you? What? Is Treadwell nearby again? It's Nora Treadwell's little saviour. No dragons around here to rescue. Like setting dragons free, do you? You've got Morgan's blood on your hands. You snuffed out Iona Morgan's future, you whelp. Notice you ain't wearing that goblin helm you stole. It's the one who took the goblin helm. You're the one who freed our hippogriff. Takes gumption to steal a stolen hippogriff. You pay for what you did to Harlow. Time for me to avenge Harlow. Surprised you're not fighting trolls. Trolls best watch out for you. You're done thinning our ranks. No matter how many of us you defeat, we'll keep coming. Hard to pin down. Stand still. You've a little dark magic in you, don't you? Dark magic, eh? Careful. This one packs a punch. Quite a violent streak in this one. Can't petrify us all, you know. Petrificus is a coward spell. Why are some people so keen on a pugno? I hate a pugno. Expelliarmus? Afraid of a fair fight? Expelliarmus? Quaint. You and your miserable plants. Fighting with veg, are we? You traitor! Turning against your own kind, eh? It's you who's making me do this. I've killed for less. I'll remember this. Careful who you attack. You've got some skill. You best not steal from me. Learning the dark arts, are we? Rookwood ought to see this. Looks like we might have a new recruit. Interesting spell. Very interesting. Who rides a hippogriff? Loathsome creature. Flying little vermin! Careful where you're flying. We were close, but not that close. The worm finally turns. It's either you or me. I like you, but I like myself more. Overgrown weed deserves to be potted. Whoa! What? Whoa! This is humiliating. Put me right. Not fond of this perspective. That's mine. Now where did it go? Give it back. Hey, that's mine. Suppose I've time for another kill? Think I'm scared of a runt like you? Not so clever. Killing is my business. I've killed much heartier than you. Oh, the pain! Make it stop! Stay and fight. Rolling away, are ya? Quick little git, flighty little coward. Your luck's run out. You want to tussle with an ashwinder? I'll grind your guts. I'll drink your blood. Ah! Put it away! Ah! Put a cork in it! My ears! Time to spill some goblin blood. Do you lions? Ends. I trust goblins half as far as I can throw 'em. I've been waiting for an excuse to do this. Oh, this is more to my liking. Never trust a goblin. House plants? Very well. Fighting with greens, are we? That all you got? Hardly felt it. You leafy menace! That ought to cut you down. I'll split you like corkwood. Not so! Not likely! Must be new at this. Thought you could get away. Not so quick now. Feet on the ground. I like you better this way. Going somewhere? You'll hold still now. What's a hurry? That's more like it. Much better. Never did care much for vegetables. I think I'll be on my way. No more of that. A bit chilly, that. You got what you deserved. What a valuable lesson you just learned. No more trouble from you. I knew you'd go down. I hope it was worth it. Was that the best Hogwarts has to offer? Right. Now, where was I? Lot of good you turned out to be. I hope your friends aren't too upset. Don't worry. We'll take care of all the little beasts for you. Wear your guts for garters? What a silly threat. Ministry's never done nothing for me, no-wise. I've never been afraid of the dark, nor doing dark things. I don't know why they're called unforgivable curses. Using them don't bother me none. An aversion to the dark arts merely highlights an immaturity of thinking in my mind. We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Using that girl as bait? No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. It's not gonna work. Students these days, so full of themselves. Suppose that's what we're counting on, innit? Nosy little students get what's coming to them. What are we supposed to do with the boy? I say, threaten him to keep quiet and let him go. Hopefully, they've locked the boy up so far inside the tent, we never have to see him again. You come to the wrong place, child. Now to finish the job. Fled like a coward. No matter. They're still coming with us. What a troublesome pair you are. We aren't leaving without you. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you. Oi! Speak of the devil. Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Thought I was onto something. Obviously not. That's odd. What's that I heard then? Nothing. Moving on then. Just a child? Well, that's easy. How stupid you think I am? You knowingly entered an Ashwinder's hideout? What's your head looking at? What's over there? Who is that? What was that? I definitely heard something. That had better be someone I know. I can't imagine how embarrassing it must be to have a squib for a child. What do squibs even do with their lives? How do you survive without magic? If I'd been born a squib, I'd never show my face in public. I wouldn't trust an inferiors to do anything. They've no mind nor will of their own. How could you stop at only one inferiors? Why not make a few extras while you're at it? Imagine an army of inferi. No pain, no fear. They make the perfect soldiers. It's unfortunate that there's no way to protect inferi from fire. We don't need the Ashwinders. We're doing fine on our own. This is the life, answering to no one. I say that no spell should be illegal. Those ministry stiffs have never used an unforgivable curse in their lives. Why do we allow the ministry to decide anything? They allow dementors to torment prisoners in Azkaban. There's nothing the ministry could do to repair the damage they've done. What do they do with the prisoners' wands? No one has ever escaped from Azkaban. I say it's impossible. It's impossible to stay sane after staying in Azkaban with those dementors. Don't let anyone catch you with that Veritaserum. You could go to Azkaban. How do we know that's actually the potion? Veritaserum is almost indistinguishable from water. How much do you have there? Looks like enough for an army. The Ashwinders would never accept the likes of you. Victor Rookwood himself wouldn't dare challenge me. Perhaps you should try spells that are a little more challenging. Let me guess, you're also quite skilled at the tickling charm, are you? Rookwood should never have put Selwyn in charge. Although I suppose Selwyn is better than Harlow. We're keeping people out. Pay attention. You may have caused permanent damage to my hearing. Oh, my ears. They're ringing. Whoa! What is this? How long are we doing this, then? You can't keep me here forever. Now you've gone too far. Stop that right now. Damn it. I've no patience for these things. Oh, I hate these things. Sorry, it had to be done. Are you feeling well? You look a little chilly. Be gone from here, foul creature. Oh, dear. I really do not care for spiders. Not in the least. You're no better than the beasts I've slaughtered and sold. Crucio, what have you done? Oh, this is... Well, you look like someone I killed once before. Oh, marvellous. I'd hope not to see another one of these. In theory, how I despise these things. Shouldn't you be dead already, wretched thing? What was that? Didn't expect that. How very agile. There we are. Ha ha! Wonderful! Ha! Fantastic! Who are you? Be gone from here! Some sort of dark magic, I presume. You'll pay for that. What was that? What are you playing at? You'll regret that. Mark my words. What a cowardly way to duel! You'll die for that. Now, this has become personal. Look what you've done! You'll pay for that. You were well outmatched, little bastard. Pathetic little cape flapper. Overconfidence. That was your undoing. You're only still alive, 'cause I've allowed it. Till now. I'd quit now, while you're still alive. This is not going well for you. You will not survive this. There'll be more of that. Ha! Stupendous! Mandrakes! I hate mandrakes! Stop it! Put that thing away this instant! I will not be defeated by a goblin. I know that much to be true. You think you can get the best of me, you pathetic goblin? You and your ridiculous uprising! Stay out of my way, you heinous creature! You should have remained dead, my friend. Hurry up and die! Again. I've never cared for inferi. Not at all. You can't defeat me. You can barely even stand. Give up now before you get hurt, filthy goblin. What makes you think you can defeat me, goblin? You will not survive this, my tiny goblin friend. This Dugbug doesn't know when to stop. I'm ready for you, Dugbug. Get away, you miserable creature. Leave me alone, wretched thing. Why must there always be spiders? Ugh, disgusting thing. I much prefer dogs. Damn wolf. Spiders. Disgusting things. Ugh. I'll never get used to those things. That's the end of you. Once again, in theory, those things are the worst. There, and stay dead this time. Dead again? Should be familiar at least. That goblin had no chance against me. Best of luck with your uprising all the same. Hope that's the last Dugbug I ever meet. Blasted Dugbug. How dare you do such a thing to me? You'll be sorry you did that. Oh, I despise all Dugbugs, but this is a bad one. Leave me be, you miserable Dugbug. Oh dear, fighting with plants, are we? Plants in a duel? Pathetic. This is your first duel, isn't it? Well, you'll have to do better than that. Barely felt anything at all. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. It'll only hurt for a while. You like that, do you? I am at your call. What's happening? What is this? I'll have taken your life before you even realise it's gone. So, the hunt begins. Now, which of you'd like to die first, or should you leave it up to me? You should not have come to this place, and now the both of you must be eliminated. Oh, this is nice. You came here uninvited together, and now you shall die together. This will not go well for you, my four-legged friend, I can promise you that. A wolf! As though I needed more bad luck today. Now you've done it. There you are. I see you. No, that wasn't very clever. You're attacking me. Absurd. Is that the best you can do? Stop that at once. I'd advise you not to do that. Burn, my young friend. Let's see you survive that heat. That ought to warm you up. Rather peaceful, isn't it? This'll be the end for you. Are you all right? You seem a bit stiff. Hold very still. Just like that. Your life ends here. Shame. You'll regret crossing my path. I'm going to enjoy ridding the wizarding world of you. You should never have come here. Harlow? Commended me? Me? Can't believe it. Perhaps you'll make me his apprentice. Or introduce me to Rookwood. Like it or not, you're one of us. There's that poacher temper. Better not be anyone there. I'm in no mood for killing. If it's that cat again, It's never really the wrong day for death, is it? Ha! Astounding! Something not right here. I sense something afoot. Thought you could hide from me, did ya? You'll soon bear the scars of my wrath. You can count on it. What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a Porlock. Always depressing when people talk about their parents, though, innit? Oh, it is. Maudlin. That's what it is. And I'll tell you why. 'Cause odds are they're already dead. What? I'm just making conversation. Go on. Always claiming he knows about herbology, this one. What a laugh. Go on. Name 9 herbs that don't kill you but cause a nasty pox. See? He can't do it. Did I ever thank you for that stewed rabbit? Proper belly warmer, that one. My own mother couldn't have done a better job. Got a calling, you have. I reckon we should station you in the kitchen. You'll be far more useful to us. Fires best left alone in a breeze. Don't need no hand stoking it. Unless you want to burn your hands off. No, I'm just saying. We don't have to spend every minute messing with a flame when we got the wind doing the job for us. Yes, always easy to blame everyone except yourself. Never could it be of your own hand that fortune eludes you. I reckon blame is a popular tool. For the weak, perhaps I was the fool. To listen to you, perhaps it's me own decisions what need a bit of contemplation, eh? Don't give me that look. You want to mind yourself, you do, before I take it into my head to do something that'll give you a real look. of pain. If I hear one more mention that plans have cost us spoils, plans what was agreed upon, so if plans weren't to your liking, I suggest you have a thorough examination of your own head. When I had an otter when I was young like, I transfigured it, but it just changed into another otter. Yes, of course it was a different otter. What do you think I am, a muggle? I could tell it was a different otter from what I started with, because of how it looked at me. Oh, shut up. Thing is, who's to say where that memory goes, eh? I mean, if you're forgetful, where's it gone? Don't look at me like that. It takes a sharp mind to explore something so mindful as that. I mean, you're just jealous because the closest you've ever come to a sharp mind is when someone stuck a knife in your head. Now, see, fog can be your friend, but you have to be a friend to fog. Don't look at me like that. You haven't heard what I'm about to say. Fog will cover you, allow you to move with stealth. But then you have to do your bit, because if you take a sharp turn unexpected, well, you've upset fog, haven't you? Don't look at me like that. Best take I've had in a while. I had such a pilfer, I almost split me bag. How come no one ever has a good bag to steal? Eh? I mean, that's a problem right there. I mean, what if they needed to escape in an orderly fashion? Huh? Deserve being thieved, some people. Well, if I find another of me pastries missing, I shan't be taking so kindly to it, shall I? I can tell you this, if I've had a tasty cake been nicked, I reckon those what have sugar on their faces should be careful, that's all I'm saying. You're the first one casting spells at the sign of trouble. Yes, you are. It's as if you don't think you have a bit of strength in your own limbs. You should just try standing up a bit taller. Give your wand a rest, that's all. Might surprise yourself. You see, some like to eat more than others, don't they? What? Did I say your name? Did I even give you the slightest glance? No, all I'm saying is, you're greedy, ain't you? Last time I saw you claiming you had a full belly was when Arthur Crank's pig went missing. Now, I don't like to cast aspersions, but I did find it suspicious when the very next day you had on your person a mysteriously fresh trotter. Ladies are so giddy when I'm around, I reckon I should call myself Billy Wig. No, you don't have to feel intimidated by my feats. We can't all be as gifted, can we? You want to talk brave? You weren't there when I outran that irrumpant. Only downside of being so lovable, that is. Everything wants a bit of me. Question is, when we find this here secret area, what are we going to find in it? I reckon we're getting close to this here secret area. I can feel it in me bones. There could be ways around here we don't know about. Ways we need to explore. I say, let an enemy show himself. I'll soon show him who picked the wrong day to breathe. I can't even remember when I first heard about this little goodie. It's been so long. I reckon when we find this, we'll have trouble on our backs. Once others hear of it, they'll be coming thick and strong. Oh, this must be embarrassing for you. I mean, just a bit. How are the nurses where you're at? Good, I hope. You know, I've really got a fondness for this. Oh, this'll be a good one. Need some help, sunshine? Come on, then. I can't be waiting round all day. If you're going to die, at least have a smile on your face. Don't suppose you made arrangements for your tombstone? Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum? I hear the sound of darkness. It's coming for you. Your feeble mind seems to have led you astray. You could almost say it feels a bit summery. Now, you're going to want a bit of balm for that. Never did care for the smell of burning youth. I should have bought some sausages. I fancy a bit of a roast. Make a wish. What's the right word I'm looking for? Oh, yeah. Surrender. Now, you can't tell me that didn't hurt. I think I may have forgot your birthday. Many happy returns. Here's a little pick-me-up. Now, you can't say I'm not generous. Stronger than you think, eh? How about a little charring for someone so charming? I reckon I'd be off if I were you. I don't know if you look like the burning kind. I never tire of watching the life drain from the eyes of a youth. You know, you're really bringing out the worst in me. Someone will pay for this. Does anyone have a scarf? It'll take more than this. I'll kill you for this. I'll kill you. Ah, no, please. Please stop. You're burning me. Ah, stop it. Stop, please. Stop. Put me down. It's your life hanging in the air, not mine. Show off all you want. It's you that's for the grave. Think you're clever, don't you? Well, we'll see. Put me back down, right now. Stop that. Stop it, you stupid fool. You ever held a wand before? Is that all you've got? Oh, come on. Put some effort in. What have you got for eyes? Gobstones? You're wasting your time trying to resist. Not half bad, are you? Oh, you got some skills. For a young'un. I've not seen the likes of this. Who are you? What? It can't be. I reckon you've got a few tricks up your sleeve. I don't believe my own eyes. You don't stand a chance against me. Trying to make me an admirer of your talents, are we? I'd be more mindful if I were you. Just a matter of time. You want to play like that, do you? Try dodging this lot. I'll just shut my eyes while you have a little practice. Why don't you have another go? Boring! I reckon there's a tombstone in your future. You don't have to make it so easy for me. Oh, sorry. Did you just have a go at a little spell? Saw that one coming. I don't think so, sunshine. Pitiful. Oh, dear. Should I let you take a little nap? As I thought. Fixing of the mind. My imagination's got the best of me, I reckon. Oh, blasted ears playing tricks. Ah, odd indeed. Mind playing tricks. Suppose it was nothing. I know you're there. What was that? I hear you. Whoever you are. Who's there? Can't hide from me. I'm the only one left on patrol. Charming. Patrol. But the most exciting thing round here is a limp rat. Patrol. Waste of my time if you ask me. Patrol. Watch for threats. Must be joking. Confringo! 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 Reducto! 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 Protego! 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 Incendio! 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 Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Allow me to put you out of your misery. You're gonna regret coming here. I hope you have your affairs in order. Oh, I shall enjoy this. Perfect. Target practice. Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do. Nobody will miss one measly little student. Fire whiskey has me hearing things again. Don't know what that was. How did you get past the door? Don't know how you got in, but you're not getting out. Whoever's lurking about, I heard ya. That you, Ernie? Stop your messing about. Is that what they're teaching you? Ha! Should have stayed up at the castle. Come on then, do your worst. Perhaps we'll feed you to the dragon. They must have come this way. Think! Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Mind you don't break anything of mine. There's one after my own heart. Someone put you up to that. Like something I'd do. You should watch where you're going. Mind yourself. You want to watch yourself. We all have our paths carved. Mine's Robin. Simple as that. The more graves I fill, the more galleons I get. Won't hear me complaining. What? Last time I was in Lower Oxfield, my sack was full of potions. I left the shelves bare, I did. Could do worse than Peter-Pond Ford. Shopkeepers keep their shelves full. I felt it warranted more than a piece of meat pie. I could have been killed running for him. Blasted Rookwood. The witch in Felcroft. I was surprised how much jewellery she had. Must have weighed as much as a grapehorn. Plenty of spoils in Cambridge. Never disappoints. I'm surprised I haven't been given more territory. What's Rookwood waiting for? I'm a master at this. A master. If you owe me galleons and you can't pay, you best get a tombstone. I'd rob my own father if there were galleons in it. Not my mother, mind. We mustn't overlook Felcroft. Plenty to be had there. I'll have filled a cemetery by the time I retire. I don't waste time seeing if they're dead. Their fate's not on my hands. Only their blood. Arranshire isn't worth the time. No amount of spoils is worth that many spiders. Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few galleons. Just because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a Kneazor at our house. I wept when he died. Ah, hair like silk he had. He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? Spends more time petting the things. Surprising how many nifflers you can find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack. Brockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll and not much else. Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap. Been a while since I killed a unicorn. Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten. Beasts don't mind dying to make me a few sickles. One of the little bastards scratched me. I'll let him live just long enough to regret it. He'll be grinning at daisies in no time. Hope you've done your homework. Bravery in the wrong hands never ends well. Should have had more sense. Don't mind if I look through your pockets, do you? You'll be as dead as them in a minute. You're about to see what nightmares are made of. Quaint, aren't they? I think you'll like my friends. They don't eat much. Allow me to introduce you to some friends of mine. I have a surprise. I'm getting hungry. I shall rip your throat out. I'll tear you limb from limb. Hope you like wolves. Oh, the mighty wand. I'd mind that. It can sting a bit. Ready for some fun? This one's a scorcher. Don't mind a bit of lightning, do ya? Now tell me we can trust them. I knew conspiring with goblins was ill-fated. I told Rookwood. Not directly, but he knew. I shall have words with Rookwood over this. One less goblins, fine by me. It's not right. Wizards working with goblins. Damn near traitorous. And you won't be the last. What was Rookwood thinking? Rookwoods don't go down easy. What, you and the centaurs ran out of snidgets to rescue? I've seen you, riding around with filthy centaurs rescuing snidgets. It's you. Cost us our ransom. We had that Merlin woman till you showed up, little cape flapper. It's you who interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? The one fixated on Merlin. Shouldn't meddle in other people's affairs. You freed that horntail. I had money on it. We're a dragon short because of you. Perhaps we'll have you fight instead. What did Iona ever do to you? You killed our Iona. Skilled poacher she was. Time to pay. Where's that goblin helm, you little thief? That goblin helm you pilfered. I want that back now. What would you be needing a hippogriff for anyhow? We had plans for that hippogriff you stole. Remarkable that you took on Harlow. Missed your calling with us, my young friend. Just because you had a run-in with Harlow and lived to speak of it doesn't mean you'll fare well with me. Fancy yourself skilled because you've slain a few trolls? Am I supposed to be impressed that you defeated a few trolls? Well, I'm not. You've put quite a few of my friends in the ground, and I shan't forget that. Your luck at killing us ends here. Slippery as a kelpie, they say you are. Don't look much to me. They say you're hard to hit, but that won't stop me. Hope you're not doing anything unforgivable. Someone's taken to the dark arts early. There's talk of what you can do. But I've no fear. You'll die before you have a chance to finish me off. It was you casting the full bodybind curse on all of my colleagues. I know a bodybind too. It's called a grave. Keep your bodybind curses to yourself. Understood? Turning into quite a little warrior, aren't you? Not a good idea to get me riled. You won't live to tell of it. Is it you who've been casting Expelliarmus everywhere? You'd have done well working with us. Held your own for a while now, haven't you? Never seen someone with such an army of foliage. How have you managed to cultivate such a vicious garden? Switching sides, are we? Where's your head? Or have you lost it? You're no friend of mine, are you? I wouldn't be trying to get my attention if I were you. Now, don't want anyone to get hurt, do we? Looking for a fight? I'd be on my way. Cast at me and your wand can sit in your grave. Looks perfectly innocent to me. Looking for something, are we? Oh no, it's a burglar. No need of fear. I shan't say a word. That's the idea. Embrace the darkness. I've been looking for a reason to practice my dark arts. Dark arts on the premises. Won't someone call an aura? Crap might on a hippogriff. I've a mind to blast that hippogriff out of sky. Riding a grapphorn. Now that's just showing off. Did anyone see that moon mind riding a grapphorn? Mind where you're going. Come near me on that twig of yours, I'll make you both kindling. You'd do the same if it were the other way around. It was either you or me. It gave me no choice. I never liked you anyway. You insolent crap, mate! You're in for it now! Unhand me! I've a pork pie in my belly, do you mind? That is mine. Think you're funny? Oh, no you don't. Oh, that's clever. You'll be dead soon enough. I'll have your liver for breakfast. I'll have you skinned and gutted in no time. You'll be bones soon enough. Ah, you're torturing me! No! Stop hopping around for Merlin's sake! Keep still! See, we have an active one. Blast you! Hope there's some galleons on your corpse. Bit young to be hopping in a grave, aren't you? What? Had enough of living already? You won't be missed. My ears are bleeding! Ah! Stop! Blasted thing'll deafen me! I can't stand it! I knew it was only a matter of time. Mother always said not to trust goblins. Just the excuse I need to kill goblins. Showing your true colours now, aren't you, goblin? Die, goblin! Some alliance this turned out to be. I never did mind killing goblins. You think this is a blooming greenhouse? Well, this'll put me off gardening. That's nothing. Hardly felt it. Next, I'll cut you down. Bit sharp, isn't it? You'll need to be quicker than that. Too slow. Pathetic. You're mine now. Works on all sorts of pests. Oh dear. Billywig Sting, how's the view? Don't you look regal up there? This should keep you in one place. Nice to slow down once in a while, don't you think? Good behaviour's all about keeping still, isn't it? Ah, now that's much better. Fire. Put me by the fire. Who did this? I can't feel my feet. Next time, listen to your teachers. Someone needs a grave. Afraid I'm short for time. Look on the bright side. No more school. We all get what we deserve. Cut down so young. What is the world coming to? Ah, was all that meddling worth it? Too late to beg for your life now. Courage over common sense. Young people today, and no one to pay their respects. Shame. Enjoy your nap. When he wasn't looking, I snatched it. His own fault. Who looks at the likes of us and thinks we're after cauldron cake? There's not a thing worth learning from civilised society. Except how to lie. Never understood laws. All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself. What does it matter if they're still alive? Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving with. Crap, mate. All flavour of wicked to be had with the dark arts. The girl's friend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. We're wasting our time. She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Why bring the lad back here? Kill him and be done with it. Simple as that. That obnoxious little fella isn't going anywhere. He's deep inside there, all locked up. You there? I see you. Is that someone over there? Coward. Gotcha. Ugh. Enough out of you. All that work for nothing. I don't understand. I know I heard someone over here. Nothing. I'm just talking to myself then. Wonderful. Not very difficult to find, are you? This is the end for you. Your decision to come here will be your last. What was that? Did some wretched beast make its way in here? Who is that? Is that an Ashwinder? State your name. Who else is in here? Purebloods like us are simply better at magic. Why do the mudbloods even try? Squibs, mudbloods, goblins, house elves. All disgusting if you ask me. I'm not sure which is worse, a squib or a mudblood. Inferior, the stuff of nightmares. Have you ever looked an Inferius in the eye? There's nothing there. I hope I never see another Inferius again. What use do you have for Inferi? Well, I'm glad I don't have a normal job. I'm happy with my life just the way it is. I thought I was going to be a professor. Can you imagine? Me! Aurors can still use unforgivables with the Ministry's permission. Hardly seems fair to me. The unforgivable curses weren't always outlawed. How does the Ministry decide which curses are unforgivable? I've never been able to cast a Patronus. I don't think I'd be able to protect myself against a Dementor. The Ministry's claimed they want to replace the Dementors for years, but they never actually do a thing. No one deserves to have their soul drawn from them by a Dementor. I know somebody who just got out of Azkaban. Changed man he was. Veritas serum doesn't prove anything. There are ways to resist it. Spent a month brewing mine and spilled the thing. Nuisance. Oi. What are you planning to do with that Veritas serum? Are you afraid I'll use my signature bat bogey hex if I duel you? Come on, I'll duel you right now. Show me what you got. I bet I could take you in a duel. Pfft, you think the Ashwinders are impressed by your dancing spell? I've no idea what Selwyn sees in this place. And nothing left to steal from Moonridge View. Don't know how we're supposed to keep a phoenix from getting past us. Things can fly, can't they? I'm not a squib. So would you like to come with me then? To a fair? We don't have to have sprouts. Oh, I'm not a squib. I mean, I do like custard creams. What? What? Oh, makes sense. Although I do like custard creams. Did you want to come to the fairs with me? Good bit of fare they have. Sprouts. If you like sprouts, that is. Easy business. I did get offered an extra serving of mash, if that's what you mean. Oh, peace and quiet. Oh, finally. I can hear myself think. I will not be assaulted by a giant herb! Do not toy with me! Put me down this minute! Bored! I'm bored up here! Really enjoying the view, but I'd like to be put down now. Oh, it'd take more than that to slow me down. How disarming. Damn these insufferable plants! I refuse to capitulate to foliage! Oh, you're giving me the cold shoulder. Looks like you've caught a bit of a chill. Someone needs to get a broom in here. This should be easy. 8 legs and not a single wand. I've battled beasts with more skill than you. You'll regret that, I promise you. How dare you use an unforgivable curse on me? I suppose I'll have to destroy this corpse before I create another. The only good Inferius is an incinerated Inferius. Oh, this ought to be dead easy. It'd take more than an animated corpse to stop me. Afraid of a little magic? Don't worry, there's more where that came from. You cannot avoid your fate forever. Good riddance. Oh, that was easier than I thought it would be. Well done, all. Hurrah! Something's not right with this one. I'll say that. I don't know what kind of magic that was. What the hell was that? Well, that's more like it. Oh, I wasn't myself there for a moment. You will not survive this fight. You will pay for that. No! That took longer than I would have liked. Finally. Time for a pint. One less Hogwarts brat to deal with. You think you can get one over on me? Oh, that was satisfying. Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts? I could do this all day. Had enough yet? I plan to make quick work of you. My ears! Stop that racket! Goblins make my skin cruel. You a beast or a being? No matter. You're dead either way. The only good goblin is a gutted goblin. Stay back, sacrilegious skeleton! Walking corpses give me the shivers. That's enough! Withering bag of bones, go back to your tomb. You goblins have always been a thorn in my side. The gall! Presumptive little goblin. How dare you cast at me, goblin! Go on back to your marsh or cliff or wherever you're from. That's enough, you fang piece of scenery! Back off! Hideous hound, don't suppose you'd respond to stay? You make my skin crawl. If I see one more spider pop up, I jest. No more bark or bite. Stupid pest. Will anyone even notice one less spider? You can't escape death, can you? Back to the grave for you, I say. I prefer corpses in their inanimate state. That's dead again. Thank you very much. Nothing quite as satisfying as a dead goblin. One less goblin in the world is fine by me. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. Take that, you overgrown lizard. I will not be your puppet. How dare you? You cannot control me. Ugly beast. Now thank me for this. Disgusting beasts. Always sticking their teeth where they don't belong. Is this a battle or are we preparing a charitable soup? I'll never get used to battling vegetation. Ooh, was that meant to frighten me? Oh, I've had warts more painful than that. Oh, barely a scratch. You'll need to do better than that. Blasted shrubbery. Painful? Good. Oh, nothing like a good cut to the quick. Let's cut this battle short, shall we? How can I help you? What do you need me to do? Nobody will miss one measly little student. You're gonna regret coming here. which one are you to eliminate first? Oh, how sweet. Did you think your little friend could help you? Oh, 2 for the price of 1. It's my lucky day. Oh, this place has gone to the dogs. Pathetic overgrown excuse for a dog. Perfect. Target practice. You shouldn't be here. Found ya. That was a mistake. Now you're just getting on my nerves. Oh, for effort. You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have all day. Everyone gets lucky now and then. Oh, do you smell something burning? I'm just getting warmed up. Hey, does it feel warm in here to you? It's the sudden drop that's truly painful. I do hope you're not afraid of heights. Oh, that ought to shut you up for a moment. Cat got your tongue? Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do. Allow me to put you out of your misery. I hope you have your affairs in order. Oh, I shall enjoy this. Hey, running an entire poaching ring right under the ministry's nose should be a bit more difficult, shouldn't it? If it isn't little Poppy Sweetin'. Oh, look at the little children play fighting. You can't save every little beastie. I could swear there's something. Some decisions bring a reckoning. Wouldn't you agree? Ha! What power! Victorious! Ha! As if you could elude me. Ah, there you are. You'll make a wrong footing soon, my friend, and I shall be waiting. Gone in the ether. No mind. Time will soon even the score. You'll feel twice the pain if I have to come and find you. Think I won't remember your face? Untempered meanderings of the mind bring sure ruin. No more. Plans must be carefully and strategically laid out. Haste is a fool's chariot. I shall not allow the very life of me to be held ransom at the mercy of recklessness. Those who think that their plan is the sole path to victory should revisit recent memory. Had it not been for wisely thought out choices, we would all have taken our last breath by now. I'm tired of wasting my time on the foolish decisions of others. We've lost precious opportunities now. Opportunities that could have brought spoils to our hands, but now lie fallen to the wayside on account of feeble thinking. Well, here's how I see it. One can only blame oneself if one's belly is caught with a rumble. I mean, you can't expect us all to follow you around with fresh-baked potatoes in our palms now, can you? You let things catch your eye too easily, my friend. You need to watch for the bird you set out for, not follow the feathers of any mere pigeon that crosses your path. One has to always keep an eye on one's valuables. At least that's what I told the shopkeeper before I took him for everything he had. I'd say you're right. Dismal's more the word for it. But you know what they say. Dark skies before a storm, and we've had our storm. Fair skies will be upon us soon. You'll see that I'm right. Mark my words. Hey, for your information, I received an owl from her just the other day. And as for her affection, I can assure you, it is well and bountiful. You want to talk of romance? Last time I saw you with a rose was when you stuck your finger on one trying to hide a sack of galleons. It doesn't surprise me you're looking for bravery, since you're so short on it yourself. I'll have you know, I'm from a lineage steeped in bravery. My uncle even dared tell my aunt the truth once about what really happened to her shrivel figs. Now that's brave. Secret area? We could be looking for something that doesn't even exist. What if you've got it wrong about this secret place? Have you thought about that? Best we stay close. The mere sight of our number could make an enemy retreat. I'm keen for a find, but I'm not easy about this. Not easy at all. Oh, this has been a long time coming, my friends, but our hands will soon be warm with the fruits of our finds. One can only imagine the price such an item will fetch. Oh, this looks like the end for you. Aren't you going to even attempt to survive? Oh, defend yourself. At least make it a challenge for me. I don't like doing this to a child, but you asked for it. Haven't you any fight left in you? Oh, I see you've accepted your fate. You should have minded your own business. This is where you'll meet your end. Oh, now that you've seen me, I can't let you leave. You've meddled with the wrong people. Oh, it's actually quite beautiful. Oh, it's a bit like, being on fire, isn't it? Do you feel a burning sensation? How does that feel? The flames consume you! No, you can't win. Why not simply stay down? It would appear that you're grossly outmatched. Oh, at least give it a bit of effort. Well, you look like you're trying to lose. Not your best defensive maneuver, was it? Prepare to be scorched by your own stupidity. Well, that ought to warm you up a bit. Let the burning begin. You're nothing but kindling to me. Soon you'll be nothing more than a pile of ash. Oh, how dare you freeze me! I've never been so cold in all my life. So cold. So very cold. Extinguish this fire! I command you! I can barely feel it. Fire! Fire! Put it out this instant! Stop this at once! I will not be cast about for your amusement! I shall kill you for this when I get down from here! I refuse to be treated in this manner! This is a fast way to get yourself killed, do you know that? What are you doing? What is happening? Oh, perhaps I should hold still. Would that help? What is this nonsense? Perhaps you should consider aiming. I know what you're going to do before you do. Oh, that's not even close. Are you trying not to hit me? Perhaps it's time I actually put some effort in. You're only delaying the inevitable. I've been going easy on you, but no more. How did you manage that? Where did you learn that? I'll get you for that. You survived longer than expected. Well done. For a child. I've seen better. You've dodged an attack. Good for you. Not my best work, I'll admit. Thought you had me there. Perhaps you ought to give up. What a pathetic display. That's the best you can do, is it? Are you even trying? Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Ah, so close. Come now. You're embarrassing yourself. Is that all they're teaching in school these days? So very weak. Talking to myself. I really have gone mad. Ah, it's nothing. Likely a little beastie on the roam. I think I need some shut-eye. I'm going mad here. I was sure I heard something. Nothing here after all. I know you're there. Something's not right here. You'd better be a beast. Someone's here. I sense it. Think I heard something. Still nothing and no one here. My skills are wasted doing this. Oh, this is pointless. No one comes through here. Nothing over here either. Why do I get stuck with these assignments? Oh, there's nobody here. This is a waste of time. Petrificus totalis! Confringo! 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 Reducto! 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 Protego! 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 Incendio! 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 Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
A lamb to the slaughter. No more happy days for you.
Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Oh, try not to make this too easy for me. Ah, how delightful. That's enough of that racket. You'd best watch your step, child. I've robbed every travelling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming. They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there. Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming, and rightfully so. I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit. I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again. How did I get mixed up in this, doing Rookwood's work for him? I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is. I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things. I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now. It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. Can't think of a single beast I haven't captured or killed north of here. Wonder there's any left. I've captured many a rare beast in the Forbidden Forest, and so I shall still. I caught a graphorn outside Brockborough. Fetched a lot of galleons, that one did. I've killed more diricles near Lower Hogsfield than I'd care to count. Killed a hippogriff north of the Forbidden Forest last week. Daft thing never saw it coming. Mooncalves certainly are annoying little things. If they were worth more, I'd kill every little one of them. Graphorns are beautiful things, aren't they? which is why I demand so much for them, especially when they're alive. I kill nifflers that cross my path just to see what's on them. Like little treasure chests they are. I've never killed a unicorn before, but will. As soon as we're done with this goblin and rookwood business. You should have seen the little beasts, the terror in their eyes. Anyone hungry? Can't believe you're the student I've heard so much about. Must have learned your wand work from a muggle. You were outmatched. Suppose you know that now. Giving up so soon? Have it your own way. That was easy. For me, at least. Not for you. How are you at handling in theory? Perhaps I'll try something different. Arise. You won't like this, but I will. Could use a bit of help here. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm an animagus. Careful. There are wolves in the area. Not afraid of wolves, are you? You'll want to be especially careful of my teeth. Let's see how you handle this. This'll liven things up for you. Let's see how you like this. You'll want to defend yourself. A storm is coming. I think you'll like this. A valiant effort, you unbearable loyalist. Shouldn't have turned on a poacher. Should have kept control of yourself, simple creature. Rookwood's lost his head thinking we could trust you. And we become such close friends. Seems we're no longer working together after all. I wish Rookwood were here to witness your fate. We'd have had those snidgets if you hadn't interfered. Those snidgets were rightfully ours, and you knew it. You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't. You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend. You let our dragon go. I'll teach you to meddle in our affairs. You're the one who released our dragon. You'll lose some scales yourself for that. I know what you did to Iona Morgan, and I'll not forget it. I'll get you for what you did to Iona Morgan. You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' helms stolen by others now, should you? You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours. I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff. We've been looking for you. You're the one who stole our hippogriff. You're about to regret that. I know what you did to Harlow, and I'm not one to forgive. You're the one who had Harlow sent to Azkaban. I'll get you for that. You may have defeated a few trolls, but you won't defeat me. I'd be impressed by you if I thought trolls were hard to kill. Quite the impressive fighter, aren't you? But now you've met your match, I'm afraid. You've hurt many of my friends, and now you'll pay. I should warn you, I won't make the same mistakes my colleagues have made. I've seen you duel. Your strategies won't work on me. You're the one who uses the dark arts. I'd recognize you anywhere. You've been known to use the dark arts, haven't you? Don't think I'm afraid of you. I've seen your magic, and I'm not afraid of it, or of you. You may be more skilled than most students, but you're not better than me. You plan to creep up on me, but it won't work. Not with me. Think you're clever, don't you? But you won't sneak up on me. I know your methods. I've seen you use the Pugno many a time, and I'm ready for it. Don't assume you can use that Pugno spell on me. I'm a highly capable wizard. I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Won't work on me, I can tell you that. You won't knock this wand loose, and I'd not try if I were you. If it isn't the herbology master, always bringing plants to a fight. A bit obsessed with plants, aren't you? I'm with you. You know that. Don't attack me. What are you doing? What are you playing at? Stop it! Wouldn't do that if I were you. Reminds me of me when I was young. Careful now. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you. On the hippogriff. That's who we're looking for. That's the student. There, on the grapphorn. You dare come near me? You don't know what you're doing! I'm sorry, my friend. I'll get you for that. I had no other choice. Always get plants to fight your battles, do you? Never cared for plants. Please stop! Not that! Ah! No! 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 Don't do that. That's mine. My wand. The beasts I've encountered usually at least try to run away. Pathetic little thing, aren't you? Turn and run now, before it's too late. I've killed every beast you can imagine. Sure you want to do this? Ah, please, no more! Ah, stop! Will you hold still? You're only delaying the inevitable. Impressive. Such agility. This won't end well for you. Feel mildly conflicted about this. Only joking. You'll not survive this, my friend. Think you can best me, do you? My ears! I hate mandrakes! Put Rookwood should have never placed his trust in you loyalists. How dare you attack me? I'm warning you, you don't want to do this. Turn on me, will you? We should have never trusted you and your fellow loyalists. Wasn't my choice to work with you in the first place. Lasted longer than I expected you to. I'll certainly move up in Rookwood's ranks after this. Duel me yourself. Leave your greens out of it. Plants! That's how you intend to defeat me? Barely felt that at all. Is that the best you can do? Would you stop it? Sorry, did that hurt? Felt that, didn't you? You'll need to do better than that. Nice try. Thought that would work, did you? Let me know if you see any dragons up there. Just like a little baby hippogriff. That ought to slow you down a bit. Like that view, do you? Ha! The little beast can fly. In trouble now, aren't you? Frozen in fear, are we? Let's see you run now. It's about time you held still. I hate that spell. I've never felt so cold. So cold. I'd say you were trying to lose. That's all you've got. Held out longer than I thought you would. Picked the wrong person to duel today. Never had a chance. Most disappointed with your lack of skill. Then again, I suppose you are too. Didn't put up much of a fight, did you? Should have stayed out of my way. Why would you think you could defeat me? I've seen mooncalves put up more of a fight. Do you remember the first life you took? Can't say I do. All a bit of a blur at this point. I've used the dark arts several times. Can't understand why more don't. They're remarkable. What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time. Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know. I've used unforgivable curses on occasion. Fortunately, I'm not looking to be forgiven. Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up. Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him. We locked that brazen child up well inside the tent. Harlow will know what to do with him. I don't feel bad fleecing those cape flappers in Cragcroft. Little puppy Sweeting, forgot how to cover your tracks? Goblins better keep holding up their end of the bargain. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention. A lamb to the slaughter. Knew you were still hanging about. He's just a child. We should release him. You don't think he saw it happen, do you? We'll find you, eventually. Rookwood says there's treasure here, then there's treasure here. Keep looking. Nothing. That's odd. Must have been a gust of wind. Should have known better than to assume someone would sneak into an Ashwinder's hideout. Should have left when you had the chance. Thought you could sneak through here, did you? What were you thinking coming here, little crupmite? What's that? Is someone actually troll-headed enough to enter an Ashwinder's hideout? Someone else in here? I hear you. Unless nobody's there, in which case I'm just talking to myself. Wait till Harlow gets a hold of you. I don't want to be associated with any squibs. If my child turned out to be a squib, I don't know what I'd do. I suspect my brother's son is a squib. Bloody shame. You certainly seem nonchalant about reanimating a corpse. I suspect you're planning to enchant your inferiors to avoid flames as well. I'd never suspect inferior to be so strong with how emaciated they look. Where does one get a body to create an inferius? Do you have to kill them yourself? The auras get to have all the fun. Or rather, they ruin our fun. Can you imagine working at the ministry? Day in, day out, trapped behind a desk. Crucio is my favourite unforgivable to use. Avada Kedavra is painless. How utterly boring. Who needs the unforgivables? Plenty of even nastier spells to use. Can you imagine the last thing you see being the mouth of a Dementor? The island itself may be a prison, but the Dementors make you a prisoner of your mind as well. Prisoners even look different when they get out of Azkaban. Living with Dementors takes a mighty toll on the soul. The Ministry are the real criminals for allowing Dementors to run Azkaban. It's inhumane. Do you know anyone skilled enough in occlumency to resist Veritaserum? Did you brew an antidote as well? Veritaserum takes at least a month to brew. Where did you find the time? I could duel you with one arm tied behind my back. I haven't lost a duel in years. I've not seen one of those Ashwinders who can cast Toronto Allegra like I do. You'll never believe who tried to recruit me the other day. The Ashwinders. I'm happy to keep or ransom him. Gold is gold. Let's not be foolish. Burning the portrait's like burning money. If the headmaster needs Ferdinand, he's going to part with some gold. Selwyn would be as sick of this hole as we are if he'd been camped out here as long as we have. What? No. Keep looking. You've seen how much a single feather fetches. Just imagine the whole blooming bird. You cannot simply throw things at me, child. I must have... He's not a rat. I swear he's not a rat. Oh, come on, where are you? No, I would never waste your... Oh, where's he gone? Come on, you little rascal. That's what I'm saying. He's a natural, worth his weight in galleons. He's sharp. Stole from me, he did. No, it's a niffler. What? I bet it's a... No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so. Curse that screaming root! I'll rip your brain out your ears and see how you like it, wretched weed! Not today! Ah, no! I've had enough of this. You just wait till I come down. This had better be worth my time. My wand! Disarm my wand, feel my wrath. Damn vegetable. Ah, nasty flora. Chilly, isn't it? Stop right there. Just another spider needing to be squashed. This is where your vile life ends. You're just one more trophy in my collection. Make it stop! Please, no! This time die and stay dead. This is where your life ends. Permanently. There'll be nothing left of you but ashes. I shall return your sorry corpse to the ground where it belongs. Agile thing, aren't you? Stand and fight me, coward. Ha! Finally put an end to that little charm grinder. Pfft, just another arrogant child. Ha! I've had it with you. Merlin's beard. What was that? Where did you learn that? I've never seen such magic. I've little patience for such crude tricks. Do that again, and I'll squash you like the insect you are. You've made a grave mistake. You will pay for your deed. You're going to regret that. Little sod should have stayed at school. One less nuisance to worry about. They never stood a chance. I hope you settled all your debts. You're no match for me. I'm just warming up. Had enough? To your knees. That's just the beginning. Everything's spinning! Make it stop! It's time you learn why goblins are the inferior race. I've killed more goblins than there is gold at Gringotts. I'll put an end to your wretched existence. I must say, you have a dreadful odour. A box of bones could put up more of a fight. One of us belongs in the ground. What's wrong? Not as limber as you used to be? Oh, this is going to be over far too quickly. Shouldn't you be in some hole? Would you like a demonstration of real magic? I've seen bigger teeth on a puff skein. Should I be scared or disgusted? I never did care for herbology. What a barbaric breed! You've met your end, pup. You're a poor match for a wizard. When will you learn? Spiders get squashed. You picked the wrong fight. Such a nuisance. There's more where that came from. Just a pest beneath my heel. I've no love for the fool that raised you. You should have never left your grave. They just never know when to quit. And stay dead. Know your place, goblin. And they think themselves a match for wizard kind. What a nasty excuse for a beast. Back to the filth where you belong. Huh? You manipulated me. You'll answer for this. What have you done? Little git, I shall end you. This'll be the last day of your nasty little life. Can't stand the sight of such a rotten beast. I always hated these weeds. What's this? Got your garden fighting for you? Is this Hogwarts best? Is that all? Ha! A mooncalf has more bite. Gah! Filthy vegetables! You'll answer to me for that. A drunken house elf casts better magic. That was a mistake. It's time to even the odds, as you wish. Ah, how delightful. Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. You've both stumbled into your own grave. You two were fools to come here. Deadly mistake coming here, the both of you. Your barking days are over. Your bite is no match for my magic. Who goes there? Aha! I see you. You made a mistake coming here. Poor attempt. Is that all? Ha! Nice try. I'm not done with you. Novice luck. Too hot for your taste. Fancy some flames? You're nothing but kindling. Not so confident now, eh? Feeling helpless? This fight stops here. You're starting to bore me. No more happy days for you. What's this? A child wandered too far from home? I'll make you wish you were back at school. Oh, try not to make this too easy for me. Can't believe Harlow showed up here. Something about him makes me nervous, breathing down our necks. We've made our money. Now let's burn him and be done with it. That's no way to greet old friends. We taught you better than that.
What's that? Better have a look, then. I shall cast my eyes closer, best to be sure.
Ha! You're easier to spot than an irrumpant. Aha! Back for more.
Skulking off only further stokes my fury. Fool. Seems this one slipped away.
Afraid to face me? Where did you go, coward?
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely the spawn of ill choices made along the way. And be sure to stoke the flames with an easy hand. I seem to recall last time you put the thing out. I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different story. Likely we'll need more wood if we're to not freeze. Seems harshness has her mind set to follow us.
You've been straying from your instructions. Don't interrupt me. Mind yourself. Understood? Has your brain been infested with bundimans? A maneuver like that could have got us killed.
Yes, there've been mistakes, but I can't complain. If I'm to think on it, we've seen far worse in our years. The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless, we have good spoils for our efforts. And so should we hold our heads. Well, if you weren't so forgetful, we'd probably have more, wouldn't we? Can never have too many sacks, my friend. That was a good haul. It's always a pleasant surprise when there are no surprises. Nuisance when supplies run low, though. Always makes me nervous when our stocks aren't brimming. It's been a bit grim, I won't deny, but the tides'll turn for us soon. I was a proud man that day, and there's more of those days ahead. When you have a cloak like that, who can blame a girl for swooning? Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a hawklump. Brave? Ha ha! I'd say we know who to leave at home minding the oven. I've never seen such a look of fear in your eyes. Eh? I should think an ant'd show more mettle. Pay close attention. We're looking for a location that likely won't be obvious. Look around with a keen eye. The entrance must be near. Tread carefully. Better to move slowly than be lost to haste. Keep a keen eye out. There could be traps. This is very special, what we're looking for. Special indeed. I know it's here. I know it. Don't strain yourself too much. Are you all right? Well, keep going. This is entertaining. How was that? A bit of fun? You are truly wasting my time. Having some difficulty over there. You don't know when to knock it on the head, do you? Let's get this over with. You're making a terrible mistake. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. You're no match for me. I haven't had this much fun in years. Ooh, you're going to need a bit of dittany for that. Oh, bravo! I hope you know aguamenti. How does that feel? Whoops. Need a rest? Don't wear yourself out. Oh, I'm sorry. A smite painful. You didn't see that coming. Wand at the ready. You shouldn't be here. Ha ha! I'm rather enjoying this. Keep your guard up. I'm going to enjoy watching you squirm. I'll have chilblains after this. I'm freezing. So cold. Save me! I'm on fire! Help me! Make it stop! It burns! How embarrassing! I hate heights! No, don't! Stop that right now! Release me, you little brat! Almost. Are you even trying? Need me to stand still for you? Ha! Missed! Try again. You think I'm impressed? It'll take more than that. You're dancing on dangerous ground, my friend. Beginner's luck. You must think you're so clever. I don't recommend you try me further. I'll have none of that. That the best you can do? Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. I know your kind. You weaken quickly. You can't hold out forever. Come on. Too afraid to fight back? Not this time. You must be top of your class, I bet. Sure you didn't take a forgetfulness potion this morning? All the Felix Felices in the world couldn't help you now. Ha! I should think a troll would do better. You have about as much talent as a flobberworm. Amateur, you can do better than that. Oh, at least you tried. You weren't actually trying to hit me, were you? I just need some rest, that's all. Ugh, nothing. Back to it then. Nothing. Again. Damn. In the mood for a fight. Too much fire whiskey. I'm seeing things. Probably just a moon calf. Somebody out there? Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing. I know I'm not hearing things. Did you hear that? What was that sound?
I could use a fire whiskey right now.
Oh, so tired. Concentrate. Can't let anyone get past me this time. Keep on your toes. Stay alert.
Reducto! 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 Defendo! 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 Protego! 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 Expulso!